Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and we're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location with another beautiful new arrival. This is our 1969 Chevy Chevelle, and it is done SS style. You've got the black rally stripes across the hood and trunk. You've got this nice uniform black vinyl top, and you've got the bright work around your windows, door handles, your wheel wells also. And you do have both driver and passenger polished chrome side view mirrors on this car. We'll take a look at the interior. You've got black on black, suits the car very well. A couple goodies on the interior. You've got the factory optioned full length center console with a chrome Hurst shifter with a white knob for that classic look. You've got a wood grip grain steering wheel there, and a set of Dakota digital analog gauges. So they're more modern gauge, but with the classic look. Overall, that interior is very well kept and put together very nicely. And we'll come around to the rear of the car. As always, you can look down the side and see it is nice and straight. And around the back here, all of our bright work as far as your taillight bezels, chrome on the bumper, and your tail panel here with the SS badge. All that bright work is in good shape, polished up real nice. The trunk lines up very well. Your rear glass is in good shape, same with the trim around it. And of course you can see those black rally stripes coming along the trunk there. We'll take a peek inside. You've got the underside of the trunk is painted that same butternut yellow as the exterior, and the inside is that classic GM spatter finish. And you can see the trunk floor is in good condition. It's got all the original stamping, and your rubber seal around the opening is soft and pliable. You can look down the passenger side of the vehicle. It is also nice and straight. All of our bright work on this side as well, nice and straight and polished up pretty good. We'll take a peek at the interior from our passenger side. You got the front bucket seats, rear bench. It's a very well put together interior. All the bright work is polished up as well on the inside. And you've got the rubber bumpers, and your rubber seal is nice, soft and pliable. Of course, you've got the SS 396 badges on the fender to complete that true SS style. Up front, all of our bright work is polished up real nice. You got the SS 396 badge in the grille. And if you take a look at the hood, it lines up very well, left to right and front to back. That windshield is in very good condition, same with all the trim around it, and this vinyl top as well. It's nice and smooth and uniform the entire way around. Now let's pop the hood and take a look at that engine bay. The underside of your hood is finished in a flat black, same with your engine bay itself. Gives it a nice contrast there. And as far as your powertrain goes, that is a 454 big block Chevy paired to a Muncie M22 4-speed manual transmission. And as far as upgrades go on this 454, you've got a Holley 600 CFM carburetor, and you've got HEI ignition. The ignition system has been upgraded to a more modern style. Also a PerTronix flamethrower distributor. But other than that, it's all just cosmetics. This is a very original style car from the underneath to the top side, even under the hood. Everything's pretty close to original style. Like I said, you've just got the carburetor and a more modern ignition system. So everything else looks the part of how it would back in the day. You do have some polished chrome accessories such as your alternator, brake booster and master cylinder, and a nice little core support cover here, along with your fan shroud. Overall, it's a very nicely done engine bay. Forgot to mention you do have polished chrome valve covers as well with Edelbrock breathers. It's just a very well put together car inside and out. And with that all being said, that should wrap up our exterior portion of this car. What we'll do now is take it back, put it on the lift, and take a look at the underside. As always, if you're looking to make any changes to this car or any of the other cars we have on our website, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get back to you with a quote on such work. Also, if you're looking to do any financing, we do have that available. We are partnered with some lenders. You could hit the financing tab right on our Hanksters Hot Rods website. And then any vehicle that you see listed on our website, that does come included with enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states and our 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's all included as part of the price you see. Now let's take this car back and take a look at the underside. Now we've got the 69 Chevelle up on the lift. We'll do an overview of the underside. Starting off with our front suspension, you've got a nice 1.25 inch sway bar up front, and that'll help with all your body roll through the turns and just overall improve your handling. As far as your upper and lower control arms, those are going to be your factory stamped steel components, and they appear to be in good shape. We make sure to go through and check all the ball joints and all your bushings, so everything, if it wasn't good, we made sure to replace it and make sure it is in working order. As far as our brake system, you do have power brakes on this car, disc in the front, drum in the rear. And for your powertrain, that's going to be a 454 big block Chevy, and paired to it is a Muncie M22 4-speed manual transmission. As I look at our engine and transmission at this moment, everything is clear of drips and leaks. But as these old cars go, there's always a chance of those things popping up. Onto the exhaust, you've got a full dual 2.5 inch exhaust, and that goes back into a pair of chambered mufflers. Looking at the condition of our frame rails, our floor, and all of our cross bracing here in the center, everything appears to be in very good condition. Everything's straight and solid. Your frame rails, your pinch welds and rocker panels are nice and straight as well on both sides. And you can see all the original stamping in that floor. There have been a couple patches done on the floor, but they were done using the correct metal and the proper method. And there's no heavy undercoating on this car, so you can really see just how good of condition everything is in. As for the rear end on this car, that is a 8 3/4 Chevy 12 bolt, and it's got a 350 gear ratio. As for your suspension in the rear, that's going to be all your factory stamped steel components, and they all appear to be in very good shape. You do have a inch thick sway bar in the rear. Also, that'll just benefit your handling performance. And as I look at the condition of our frame rails, our floor, in the trunk, and where all the back panel comes together and lines up, everything is nice and crisp edges, nice and straight, and those frame rails are solid. You can see where our dual exhaust comes up over the axle and exits right behind the rear wheels. You've got a nice chrome polished rear diff cover there, and that is a UMI Performance rear sway bar. Overall, the underside of this car is in very good shape. What we'll do now is we'll lower it down to the ground and fire up that big block Chevy.